Okay, so here we are on hsn.com. It's the Curtis Stone 4-Blade Spiralizer and Corer. We have two different colors, red and stone gray. Now, I'm gonna tell you, it's like a nice little section. All right, first of all, you're coming back to me? Okay, hi, welcome back to 10 Faves. This is from Curtis Stone. This is the 4-Blade Spiralizer and Corer. So the first thing I like about this, by the way, Curtis Stone, if you haven't heard, is the #1 brand at HSN. Everybody loves Curtis Stone. So you've got something that's rubber and suction, so when you put it down, you're able to, look at that. See how it's not gonna move around. Look at me. What are these little wood blocks? Okay. So it doesn't move around when you secure it down there. And all you're gonna be doing is putting in like a piece of zucchini and then spiralize. You just turn the handle. And that's all you do. This guy right here that comes in and out is what's gonna be doing the magic. Now I'm gonna tell you, one of the things that I love using this for is I make an apple cobbler and I take the apple, and have you ever tried to make thin little, strings of apple to bake it into a cobbler, then I put like a crispy layer on top? This is perfect to do for doing those big wide ribbons and coring. See, there's the apple right there. You do it for the apples. I love that. And also a spiralizer. This, you can do a fine spiralizer, like if you're doing sweet potato pasta, or if you're doing zucchini pasta, that's more like a medium setting, and then wide ribbons, like look at those, it looks like beets, and then coring, slicing, peeling. I have never seen one machine that does all those things. So if you don't know what spiralizing is, this is really the newest, hippest, coolest thing. These are zucchini noodles. So what you do is you take a zucchini, chop off one end of it, and you spiralize it. Take like a minute, throw this in a pan with a little olive oil, a little garlic, saute it up, and you're ready to go. And then you put your favorite pasta topping on top. Like maybe, by the way, that's how I cook it, with olive oil and garlic. And then you can do, spaghetti and meatballs using the spiralizer. So if you're trying to cut out wheat and gluten and carbs, this is really the way to go. Now here's Curtis Stone, just popping in the zucchini, turning the little handle, and then you're making all that. And look how quick it is. You pop it in, you pop the other side in, and then you turn with the little disc, and everything's included. And it takes like minutes. Also, it's not a really big, huge, I know there's other spiralizers on the market and they're all fantastic. So, but if you have a small kitchen and don't have a ton of space, I will say that I've never had a kitchen where I look around and I say, you know what, I just have too much room here. I just have too much storage. There's just too much counter space. I don't know what to do with all of it. I've never said that in my kitchen. I really like that this one is something that is really easy. Look how small it is, that you can just pop this in anywhere, and then you're gonna be, you're good to go. So you don't have to find a plug for it. It's a hand crank right here. And that's all you do. And then there's the mechanism coming back and forth to do the coring. This is set up to do the coring or to do the spiralizing. You've got your discs here to do the spiralizing. And it's very easy to change from one to the other. And here we go for the thin, the medium, or the wider, however you like to have your spiralized noodles. And I'm saying the word noodles, but it really is things like zucchini or sweet potatoes. Those are like, I would say, the really good choices for using the spiralizer, for making it that pasta shape so that you can do things around it. All right, so you're gonna get the fine spiralizer, you're gonna get the medium spiralizer, you're gonna get the attachment to make wide ribbon noodles, and then you're also getting the attachment for peeling, slicing, and coring. It's $39.95. HSN card holders get an extra flex payment, but $13.32 to get home. And it's free shipping and handling, I believe. Yes, free shipping and handling. We're gonna have a full presentation. It's not gonna be on till 11 p.m. tonight. So that's way later on, and way later on today. Curtis Stone, I have to say that I did this little video with Curtis Stone here at HSN. He is a charming guy. He is a very, very handsome, charming guy. He's so sweet. He's such such a great guy. I really encourage you to watch the show because he is just as sweet in person as you see him on TV. And his products, he really, I think they're one of the reasons why he's that #1 brand. By the way, not #1 in the culinary department, in all departments. He's one of our #1 brands here at the whole network. This is called the Stone Gray for Curtis Stone, and then we have it in red. So we've got 2 colors. By the way, this really comfortable, you know, if you want to, you know, hold it still here, and you've got the, you know, this is the arm that comes in and out that's going to core your apples and peel your apples and spiralize your zucchini and make all the ribbons. Maybe you want to make ribbons out of your red peppers, where you're making ribbons out of them. You can see right there. I think we've got some jicama here made into like little spaghetti. It's just, it's really, it's a great item. All right, 11 p.m. is the full